Damn, bro. Top of it, I freaking didn't set my alarm last night. Passed out. Ain't done that in a minute. I don't know if it's a good thing or a bad thing, but I guess it's a good thing because it happened. You know, things are always the way they should be. And I guess I needed sleep because I've been waking up a little bit earlier to do these videos. But the other day, I still woke up at 6 and I was still able to get it done. So I don't know, but I do feel like I need to get up earlier. But at the same time, I have enough time to do my daily program if I get up at 6. But that kind of goes into what I'm talking about. The difference between a what if type of motherfucker and an even if type of motherfucker, you know? The difference, you know? What if it's low vibrational? What if it means you don't believe? What if it's doubt? What if it's fear? You know? What if it's like cause and effect? You know, you never want to operate from cause and effect. Like, if this happens, then I'll do this. You know, that's like a survival state of mind. You know, you want to operate from even if. You know, even if says you have hope. Even if says you have faith. Even if says you believe. Even if says, you know, you have confidence in yourself and you know exactly who you are. Even if is operating from a state of causing an effect. You know what I mean? Like, even if this happens, I'll still continue. Even if I don't set my alarm and don't wake up on time, I'm going to still shoot my video. You know, even if shows you're dedicated. You know what I mean? And like I said in prior videos, you know, all you got to do is have the willingness to continue. You know, the willingness to continue to do the work. You know, some days the work's going to be easy. Some days the work's going to be harder. But if you operate from even if, you stay in a state of cause and effect. Causing an effect, not cause and effect. You know what I mean? It's a state of creativity. You know what I mean? You don't let things happen, then you react to those. You're just continuing, and then you're making things happen. You know what I'm saying? Based off your creative actions at the end of the day. And that's truly the ultimate definition of success, right? A lot of people say success is different for everyone. Everybody has their own definition of success, and that's true. Everybody has their own definition of everything. Everything is really subjective, and you can, you know, make it up however you want to make it up in your head so it goes with your type of lifestyle. But success truly means having the ability to continue to continue failure after failure and not lose enthusiasm, right? That's the ultimate definition of success. So if you can pinpoint all the things that happen in your life that most people would have quit, let those things break them, you know, make them tuck tail. You know, if you can jot down these things and see where you're at now today and determine about, like, you know, your enthusiasm levels, did it decrease a bit or how much? That's how you really determine if you're truly successful, right? And at times, there's been times when things happen in my life and you know, my emotions or my feelings got hurt, but my enthusiasm to the goal has never really changed. The main thing has always been the main thing. That's the trick. You want to keep the main thing the main thing. No matter what goes on in your life, good, bad, or indifferent. You know what I mean? That's where Stay Down ultimately came from, right? It's about continuing and keeping the main thing the main thing. And at the end of the day, you don't want to live in a survival state. You want to be moving in a manner that causes an effect instead of operating from cause and effect. Because like I said, that creates, you know, impulsive decisions, impulsive reactions. And anytime you're acting on impulse, you know, you're low vibrating, you know, your wavelengths are at a beta place. You want to get to a place kind of like when you're sleeping. That's like theta, delta, you know what I mean? But throughout the day, you want to move through an alpha state of mind. You know what I mean? And I know there's all this stuff online about alphas and betas, but no, I'm not talking about that nonsense. That stuff is so surface level. I'm talking about actual current frequency, actual brain frequency, right? The way your thoughts and, you know what I mean, the way your body vibrates. There's different levels. There's beta is all the way at the bottom. Alpha, theta, delta. So even if dudes are like, oh, I'm an alpha or whatever, bro, that's not even the highest. You know what I mean? It can get better. You know what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, that's where you want to operate. And it's true, and it's a real thing. You can get to a place where you operate in almost a delta theta state throughout your day, where you're just kind of watching your thoughts happen, watching your feelings happen, and not really letting them have too much bearing and effect on you, which in return doesn't affect your external reality, right? Yeah, last night, a situation occurred. Someone from my past, came back into the situation, and I haven't seen this person in a while, and they're not in the best state. They're not in the best place, but I felt like I needed to see them, and it was fine. Nothing happened. I just saw them, said hi, gave them a hug, because me and this person have a lot of history, and I really care about this person, but it goes back to what I was saying in prior videos, like just by me going to give them a hug and see them, you know what I mean? That's still too much, right? And at the end of the day, you can create your own parameters for your success and for your program. But I know for me, with this person, I got to put up that boundary. Like, it was cool to see them, but at the end of the day, I know where I'm headed. I know where I'm going, and it doesn't make sense for me to go down to where they're at. If they can't come up to where I'm at, I don't got to be around them, and that's gonna hurt a bit because like I've missed this person. You know what I mean? And they're not in the best place, and I want them to be in the best place. And everything inside of me, my ego is telling me, you know exactly how to fix it, Ray. You can go do this, do that, all your connections. But things are the way they should be. Everybody has their own path, everybody has their own journey, and I know to get where I want to go, I cannot put myself in those situations. And that's why I tell you guys, this shit is every day. Like, I'm not perfect. Like, you know what I mean? I've just put things in place to make sure that, when I do crash out or when I do act on a character defect, it's very small. It's very quick. It doesn't go for a long time like it used to. It doesn't go for days, months, weeks, years. You know what I mean? So at the end of the day, it's all about continuing and making sure you're vigilant in this process of growth, in this process of elevation. Because as soon as you get to the next level, the devil's going to try to put something in your path to deter you. God's going to give you a test to see if you believe truly everything you're saying, to see if you're exactly who you are. And I've said this in prior videos, and like, me and this person used to get in a lot of trouble together. Like, it was all bad. Nothing from it was good. You know what I mean? And they've been getting in trouble ever since. So it's like, this is exactly that time for me. So I'm here to tell you, if you feel like, just when things are getting better, like, dang, another wrench been thrown in thrown in the armor. Like, don't fret, don't get discouraged, don't look away, don't steer away, just continue. It's just a test. You got to pass the test to get blessed. And at the end of the day, God, Allah, the universe, he wants us to have exactly what we're after. You know what I mean? We're only going through these tests and these phases so he can prove to us that we're exactly who we say we are. And everything we vision for ourselves is truly ours and is truly coming. So it's important to stay vigilant through the test. I promise you it'll get better, and I promise you that it's not going to last forever. You know what I mean? Like I said before, everybody who's ever hated me loves me now. Everybody I've ever wronged, I've been able to make an amends to. It just all starts by, doing the next right thing, keeping the program in place to make sure you can do the next right thing, and keeping yourself vigilant in this process of elevation, this process of growth, because that's what it is. It's a forever process. At no point am I going to be fixed. At no point am I going to have it all figured out, right? So yeah, today we didn't get the morning workout in, but we definitely gonna go get it in after work. It's Thursday. It's gonna be a good Thursday. Yeah, follow me on Instagram at staydownfit_Ray. Follow me on Instagram at Bay Affiliated. Got some dope podcasts coming. Been doing a lot of networking, so yeah, shout out to y'all. I love y'all. I love all y'all. Shout out to y'all for getting all the positive feedback, constructive criticism. I can't call it negative because my life is too good to see anything in a positive. My life is too positive to see anything in a negative light. Yeah, make sure you hit that like button, leave a comment, subscribe, repost, share, all that good stuff. But we're out.